it's Burgess Taylor. We're going to do the beginning stages of my outline using tarot and the hero's journey. I have done the hero's inner journey, and then I have the combination of what would be the regular 3-act structure combined with the hero's journey. It's done in different colors so that I can tell what I'm doing. And then I have this plotted out, and then I have the create the character done where I drew tarot cards. So I answered a few questions. My hero in this is not going to start out as a hero. Her name is Presley Cole, and she lives in the South. She's 30-something. She's single. She's never been married. She's no children. She can't have children because she was injured. She's an art teacher at a technical college. She has her master's degree in art and illustration, but she's an art teacher because it's safe. Having an artistic job sometimes doesn't equal a steady paycheck, and she doesn't want that. She wants a steady paycheck. So that's what she's doing. What I'm going to do is I'm going to have one deck for the stages of my book, which is going to be the Rider-Waite Tarot. And then I'm going to have another deck for the different steps of the journey. Some of the stages of the journey you have to like put things, certain cards to the side, and you don't use them again. Right now, I am going to pick the card for the ordinary world. Queen of Pentacles. Okay, she starts with saying, don't look up the meaning. This is not about memorizing cards. You're using the tarot to free your mind. You're allowing your muse to speak a different way. And this card is often called the Queen of Pentacles or the Queen of Coins. She's sitting on a throne. She's alone. Okay, so now I'm going to get this book out, and we're going to find the Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles is more than just earthy and grounded. So the grounded part, I was right. She's grounded. The emblem, see, she's well-rounded. She's resourceful. She's practical. Sensible. Likes physical comforts. The card that came up was the Queen of Pentacles. And I looked at the card, and her foot is touching, both feet are touching the ground. So what I get from that, in her ordinary world, she likes to stay grounded. She's a practical person. She's well-rounded. And she likes physical comforts. Her gown is very pretty. The pentacle is a money card. She's mature, resourceful, and yet she's quiet and unassuming. She's the kind of person who's going to sort of stay in the background, but she's independent. And there's a regal quality to her, graceful. So we'll put that down. Graceful, which is more information about the character, the hero itself. So that's a good thing. So now I have the ordinary world, and I have the Queen of Pentacles. So we're going to see if I can find the Queen of Pentacles. these printed out smaller than the last ones I printed out. This is not going to be really a paranormal novel. And here's the Queen of Pentacles. She looks a bit different than this. She's bowing her head. She's still dressed nicely. Her both feet are on the ground. She's in a what looks like a garden full of flowers on a throne. So that takes care of that part. So I'll put this to the side because I'm going to put this on the storyboard. And so I have my ordinary world, and now I'm going to figure out what colors to do for the index cards. I'll put one of these cards on the index card, and then I'll write information, I think is what I'm going to do. So I will do this, and then the information will be right here, and then the cards will go up on there. There will be a total of what looks like there'll be 17, give or take, main cards, and then there are going to be some that are like extra cards for more detailed information. I'm excited. It's raining out today. I'm going to take this information and go put it in Scrivener, and and then I'm going to take a walk if the rain will allow it. I have an umbrella. So I may take a walk while it's not raining very hard. Right now it's just kind of drizzling because I need to take a walk. So, and I think tomorrow I'm going to do, Arwen has a video about goal, motivation, and conflict. I'm probably going to do that one tomorrow. Go through, watch her video again, pull those cards, and listen to what she says about that one, so that I can get more information about my main character, because what I have right now, I pulled some of those cards, and I have the create a character, but I'm going to need a little bit more. I need her goals, I'm going to need her motivations, I'm going to need some of the conflict. One of the great things about using tarot for outlining, using a story template like this, is that it helps. So my hero, Presley Cole, starts out in a world represented by the Queen of Pentacles. This card looks like she's grounded, she's independent, but she's a bit aloof and kind of keeps to herself. She's quiet. It makes me feel like she's missing something important by staying in the background, in the shadows. Her everyday life is practical and unassuming. She goes to work, she goes to the gym, she creates art as a hobby, she paints and stuff, and she doesn't have a whole lot of friends, not very many people she can trust. She's 30-something, like I said. So she's pretty much all alone in the world. She's got a handful of casual friends. Most of those are teachers that she works with. Very few are male. She doesn't really have any males in her life at all. Where her ordinary world opens is with her in a mundane, very unassuming life, and then something's going to happen, which will be the inciting incident. So I have to create a very ordinary world for my character. So wait a minute, I'm not done. Oh shit, I'm not done. Okay, so now I'm supposed to hold that card out and then shuffle the deck. I forgot about this. Okay, so I drew the Emperor, and then I drew the Ten of Cups or chalices, So card 1 is what your hero loves about their ordinary world. This is what's comfortable and known. And then card 2 is what your hero feels is lacking. This is what chafes, and that would be love, a relationship, romance, a lover. So I'm going to make sure that that's, because that's what I'm getting. Happiness, family. What I have so far is, for the ordinary world, I have the Queen of Pentacles. And for side information, I have the Emperor and the Chalices. My character is lonely. She's independent, she's beautiful, she's smart, she's grounded by all the practical things in her life. She has a routine, she's sensible, she likes her physical comfort, she likes everything as they are. She's a bit OCD. She's artistic though, she is an artist, but she has taken the practical route. She is a teacher instead of instead of branching out on her own. She decided that it would be safer to be a teacher, have a steady income. And it wasn't about, like people say, those who can't teach. She can, but she doesn't have the confidence. She's pretty much alone in the world. Her brother died when they were in high school in an accident. Her brother and her parents. Her grandfather is the only person that she has. Her grandfather, while she was in her 20s, ended up disabled, and so he is in a retirement home, and he's been in the retirement home for the last like 7 years. So she goes to visit him every Sunday, and when she visits, or that's one of the happiest times of her life at this point in her life, in her ordinary world. Her grandfather was an artist, and she feels the most comfortable with him. And he is really the only family that she has left. He was her role model. I'm changing that. I realized when I looked back at the cards that, yeah, it was the grandfather. She looked up to the brother, and the brother was a role model in a way, but once the brother and the parents were killed, her grandfather became pretty much her everything. So she's at this place, though, where Sunday, when she visits her grandfather, is the only day where she feels like she's loved, that she feels at home and safe in her heart, in her soul. Now, at her house, at her home, everything is in its place. And she, like I said, she's practical. She keeps things that way to stay grounded. She's in a job where she's teaching, and she's got benefits, and she has a steady schedule and a steady income, because that helps her feel grounded. Because of what happened to her family, and then because of what happened to her, which she has pretty much just blocked out. She's not even, went through so much tragedy that, having been raped not long after that, within a few years of that, just, she can't deal with it. So she's blocked that out. But it's one of the reasons why she has the lifestyle that she has. It's one of the reasons why she can't have kids. It's one of the reasons why she is alone in her early 30s, why she won't date, why she doesn't really have very many friends. She doesn't trust people. And so what she loves about her ordinary world are her visits with her grandfather, is the structure and the stability of her life. She is very independent. She has made her life that way. She's taking self-defense classes. She has done a lot of things so that she can be completely independent and take care of herself. What's lacking in her life, though, as soon as I saw this card, I knew. It's family. It's love. It's having a lover. It's the dream of being with that one. It's having a relationship, having someone there. I think as well the passion she's missing, that's what she's missing in her life. I don't know yet. This is definitely going to be an adult contemporary novel. I'm not quite sure that it's going to be a romance, but it's definitely going to be, she's too old to be for it to be a coming of age novel, But she's going to definitely come into her own. Things are going to happen, and the B story is going to be a romance, definitely, but I don't think that's what the main story is going to be about. The main story is going to be about her picking up the pieces, about something else happening to her, and her picking up the pieces and finding herself. So now I've got to put this Queen of Pentacles to the side. Tomorrow I will do goal, motivation, and conflict, and then the call to adventure. So we can get rocking and rolling. Thanks for hanging with me, and hopefully I'll be able to put this together in a decent format. Thank you so much for watching. Y'all have a good one. More to come. Bye.